Welcome to Irrelevant Champion. This is Nintendo's first fighting game. Kinda sucks wiener right now. Oh, I'm gonna lose already. Can you believe that the same... No, not really. I was gonna say the same company made Smash Bros, by the way, but they kinda didn't. Well, maybe made is the right word. I'll maybe develop. This is still not the right word. It's actually the worst word. Because this game kind of sucks. Willy. What is how? This guy was planned for Smash, the Urban Champion, and I don't know why Nintendo really likes this game. The quote, play that, Scott the Woz clip when he talked about Urban Champion that one time.
It's just so basic and simple and stupid and clunky and slow, and I think Nintendo knows this and re-releases it all the time as a joke. It got an arcade release, numerous virtual console releases, it can be played on a card, and it was the third 3D Classics title, which again, I'm positive they did this as a joke.
That's how I feel about this game. And I was like, oh, it can't be that bad. And then it was added on, Nintendo Switch Online with Mach Rider, which was cool, and they also added it with Donkey Kong Jr. or Donkey Kong Jr. Math. The same day, and also some like game about like Atlantis or something. But that's in Japanese, and I can't read that. Can you tell I'm a Nintendo fan? But it was really weird that Mach Rider wasn't on there originally. I feel like Mach Rider is a classic game for the NES. And also Slalom, because I don't think Slalom is on the service yet. But I feel like Slalom would be a good game to add. Especially because they've been adding a lot of rare games. Like RC Pro AM and Snake Rattle and Roll Battle, and the most recent one was Battletoads. So like, and also I think Slalom was the game that really showed, or that really proved Nintendo what Rare was worth in video games. Because I think they like reverse engineered the Famicom. And I was like, oh my, Nintendo's like, oh my god, you're so cool. Is it impossible to lose this? I might stop because I'm already at round 7. This isn't like my that one Donkey Kong video I did, where I played different versions of the game, like NES and God, the ZX Spectrum. That's like the worst version of Donkey Kong I've ever played. There might be some other one that I don't know the name of, but the ZX Spectrum one is by far the worst. Like, oh my god, it's like frustrating. And also, I think the same could be said about it has like a similar port on I think the MSX. Where like the sprite for Donkey Kong looks the same. It might have been developed by the same people, but who can say? There's no room. Oh, I should do that again. I should do that type of video game, but with Pac-Man. Cause I know Pac-Man has a lot of versions. And I was also thinking Donkey Kong Jr., but maybe not Donkey Kong Jr. because there's not as interesting amount of Donkey Kong Jr. games compared to just Donkey Kong or Pac-Man. Oh no. One game I'm gonna play soon, and oh yeah, Action 52. I gotta finish that. One game I need to play soon is the Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. I'm gonna play it through Super Mario All-Stars because save files. I don't want to start without getting like the this drive or well, I don't have our capture card. I'm too lazy for that. I mean, I do, but I still rather play it on All Stars. Am I gonna lose here? This could not. I lost. What does the stamina do for me? It's kind of like just a slower timer. Oh, every time I punch, it goes down. But the light punch and the other punch, they take the same amount. Wouldn't the heavier punch be the more? I would think it would cost at least. Why does he? It would cost at least like 2, but it's still 1. That confuses me. I see why people don't like this game now. Yes, the punch stamina mechanic. Jesus Christ, how am I this bad at this game? Also, I just don't like the way he looks. People wanted this guy in Smash, and I don't know, because he punches. I mean, yeah, he's an important part of Nintendo history, but would anyone actually main him? I'm a Game & Watch main, and I don't even think anyone would main him. I actually don't think people would main, who's the other, before in Melee, there were certainly a bunch of other characters. No one would, actually, Balloon Fight, but he's kind of in there because of, like, Villager. But, like, what about the Excite Bike, or Mach Rider? I think Mach Rider is more understandable because I think Mach Rider is a character. I think because they specifically said Mach Rider is a female. Excite Bike's just a dude on a bike. Nah, Bubbles from Clu Clu Land is my main. Oh, I have one more life forever. At the barbershop. I've been playing a lot of demos for games on Steam. There's one called like Little Miss Paint or something, or I think it's just called Miss Paint. It's like a puzzle platformer in the style of like Windows 95 or 98. It's pretty cool, and the demo's out on Steam. And there's a Buster Jam. I'm gonna hopefully just do a video on the mini game part, because for the story mode, I'd rather just wait till the game comes out, and like I think I said this year, or that's the estimated amount. But I would love, because I love WarioWare. Well, there's no skill. You just do the heavy punch all the time. Has anyone actually ever lost to this game? I feel like at least with like the 3DS version or 3D Classics version of Urban Champion, you could get like different rank titles. And also like it didn't look so generic. Well, I kind of did. I have it on my 3DS because I'm at like, I want to see what rank I am actually after I'm done with this. I don't know if I'm Urban Champion rank. I didn't play that enough. Stop. I didn't get, there's 2 3D Classics games I didn't get before the eShop closed. One of them I really wish I got, and the other one I don't really care. I didn't get Kirby's Adventure and Twin B, cause who's ever heard of Twin B? But I don't know why I didn't get Kirby Adventure. I did get Kid Icarus and Excite Bike. Excite Bike was like the first. But Xevious? I actually like the Xevious one better than I thought I would. Okay, I have another thing. Speaking of arcade games, because I mentioned Xevious, and I think Urban Champion's kind of an arcade. It was Urban Champion was an arcade game. It had an arcade release, but I think it was an NES game first. Arcade Archives 2 is a thing now. Like, I guess for more powerful consoles. Because one thing I noticed about that is that they're now making them for the original Xbox, or not the original Xbox, Xbox Series S or X, which are the newer ones. You can't play Arcade Icarus 2 on the Xbox One, like how you could play the arcade, like how you can on the Switch and the Switch 2, or the Archives 2 games could be played on the Switch 1. Even though they were mainly for the Switch 2, which makes no sense. These are one of them is Space Invaders, and that came out like Christmas Day. Oh boy, my Xbox One can't handle Steelworker and Space Invaders. For like the games like the Ridge Racer and the other Polygon late 90s games, or whenever Ridge Racer came out. I don't even understand those. There's no. You're telling me the Xbox can handle Call of Duty but not Ridge Racer or Space Invaders Part 2? I don't feel like this is made. Also, why weren't the original arcade archives on Xbox? It was only the Neo Geo games and recently Arcade Archives 2. I understand like the Nintendo games like Sky Skipper, Donkey Kong, and the original Mario Bros. But for games like Arcade Archives like Xevious, or like just any other arcade if you had an Xbox, you can't play Crazy Climber. I feel like the Nintendo Switch is probably the best market. I mean, I'm not saying that if you own a PS4 you won't like arcade games, but I feel like the Nintendo Switch is more of the target demographic. Notice how I'm not talking about the gameplay of this game anymore. I am on level 28, 29. Oh! Oh. Please. Don't make me lose my dignity. I feel like this made more sense as an arcade game than an NES game. What is happening? Uh-oh, the police! What happens if you get caught punching when the police comes? What does that even do? Just reset your position? Is that really all it did? Or does something actually happen when you punch someone in front of the police? Not talking about Urban Champion here. Nope. No! But this time I am. What happens if you punch someone in front of the police in Urban Champion? Probably... I don't know. I really want to know. What happens if I run out of time? I'm guessing I lose, because that makes sense. Come on. Okay, that one was a little tricky. What's they make Urban Champion 2? Make Shaq 2 food? They could probably make Urban Champion 2. Who's that girl? And also the guy that throws flower pots on us. Not very nice, brosive. Okay, this might be my demise, round 31. Never mind, I forgot I had the light punch. Bro, I just noticed my heavy punch, it takes a second for it to charge up, but their heavy punch doesn't. I don't think so. Yeah, look at that, bro. That's not even fair. Oh, no. Oh, this might be my demise right here. I'm dead. My top is around 31. That's my peak. I game overed. Game B is 2-player, and I don't have any friends. I hope you enjoyed Urban of Relevancy as we take this episode to an end. Thank you for watching my videos. It's gonna be 6 years, kind of. No, 6 years. But I say kind of because I haven't uploaded in like a year, or not a year, but like, or not in a year, but I haven't uploaded for a year. I'm adding too much filler. Anyways, Happy New Year, and this is the first game of the new year. It is so dark, and it's like, it's 6:04, but before I leave, I want to check. Actually, I'll put it in the description. I was gonna check what rank I am in 3D Classics Urban Champion, but I'll probably just put it in the description. So anyway, have a nice rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time.